Welcome to your magic moon message. This is the peace dealer. The moon is in Leo, the sun is in Cancer. We are manifesting with this Taurus signature 30 degrees from the sun. Currently, right now, the moon is on Mercury. But yeah, we are manifesting the golden quality of energy, courage, that will strengthen, all right, your understanding of how powerful these new feelings, these new psychic powers, this new psychic awareness of yourself, or at least sincere and special awareness of yourself, is. The moon that is activating its cycle with Mercury is initializing with this 0 degree conjunction union between your brain's processing and your subconscious receptivity, so that you can align, all right, your understanding of how specifically you're socially integrating the courage of expressing your emotions with what your brain has wrapped around, it's prepared to evocate. So you're understanding how it feels, and you're wrapping your mind around what you're going to communicate. And this is golden of quality here, in that if you think now, in taking into account the nature of this, Cancer is the last individual water sign before we step into the first of the four social signs. If you notice, it goes fire, earth, air, water. Then we have Leo, fire, earth, Virgo, air, Libra, water, Scorpio. And then we have the gods: air, fire, Sag, earth, Cap, air, Aqua, Pisces, water, gas, whatever you want to call it, water, obviously, right? But God, water. But with that being said, this social integration, this social charging, Leo is actually a super strength. Given that the socials are supers, you have physical strength, natural physical strength, which is Taurus. Then you have super strength, solar super strength, which is Leo. Then you have pure super strength, which is more psychological, Scorpio. And then you have supernatural strength at the elite god level at Aquarius. So if you think that Cancer is how you feel at home in the privacy of your own home, this also represents the internal understanding of your emotional response towards situations, as well as the sincere understanding of who you are and how you feel in certain situations. So if I'm going to express deeper feelings that, of course, are going to run beneath the surface, it's going to require an element of courage to now bring these feelings in order to express towards other people. And that's the whole quality of Leo. Leo represents the lion's courage to now, of course, charge this potency of your sincere feelings. And of course, Aries, Taurus, and Gemini are the activation of the surface level quality of your individuality, so that you can go deeper in Cancer, and in understanding that that integration now comes out through Leo and Virgo, where we secure a talent and then we master that talent. And that's what this moon in Leo and moon in Virgo, in relation to the sun in Cancer that has activated this new cycle, is doing, will be doing. And this is where we add a little bit of spiciness and drama to it. Because, I mean, who doesn't love drama? That being said, okay, this Mercury and moon in Leo is making a 60-degree angle with Jupiter and Gemini. So as you are manifesting, and I say manifesting once again, because this is going to make a Taurus signature of manifestation. Right now, we're still in the Aries signature. So we're still activating this power, but as we are within activation, this has transitioned into identifying with the golden quality and courageous feel of how we are strengthening said, yet again, courage of what we're feeling, new feelings, new directions. All right. And once the moon makes a 30-degree angle to the sun tomorrow, we will now be manifesting this power, all right, by understanding the energy, and which means we're actively charging and harnessing this golden super strength energy to now manifest and add value to this power. So basically, we've activated this new feeling, and we're going to charge this feeling. We're going to add talent to this, so that once we finish charging and strengthening this feeling that Leo represents, the performer on stage, you're going to understand, now that we've activated this new feeling, how in these social spaces can I be like, yeah, this is what I feel. All right, I feel like I'm the shit. Yeah, I'm the shit. I feel like I'm the shit. So you're seeing how to add more courage, passion, and vibrance. What does this do? It strengthens the power of this intention. It strengthens the power of your focus. It strengthens the power of new psychic powers. So now this also means you're manifesting these new psychic powers, and you're going to understand what energy you're not only charging here, but with the sextile to Jupiter, you are taking into account this passion and courage in light of the expansion of your attitude and your mindset. So basically, yeah, now we realize I'm the shit. But with Gemini, with Jupiter, it's I'm the excrement and you can't flush me. I have a lot more to say. I've expanded my vocabulary and the quality with which I'm able to really now show for this evolution of thought process. We're going to do this every month. Every time the moon now goes into Leo, it will be extending this sextile. Just like every time the moon's in Virgo, it'll be squaring. So it's cool to have this exactly on Mercury, because this is going to really align your brain into what you're confident expressing, and get a little out of your comfort zone and see what kind of rewards come from here as well. Especially with the square to Mars and Uranus that will happen, which speaks to a very courageous protection of your eccentric value, whether people align with it or not. The moon that was opposite Pluto really intensified this extreme feeling of the entire collective around you and these extreme judgments, for better or for worse. So this could have accounted for some of you feeling the pressure of things that, imagine if you put yourself out there in a way, or you put something out and now you're sensing all sorts of different people look at it and how they might be embarrassed or proud by it. And this is just geared towards you not bowing or folding like a coward just because other people are angry or don't like what you did, to the point with which you did it in integrity that you're happy with. Don't don't let other people kind of play you like that. And that's where the square to Taurus is going to really anchor in this innovative, unconventional assertion, grounding of action, and expression of worth that you will now on stage stand on business. All right. Versus behind the stage preparing the material. All right. And we're not on stage yet. That's Leo season. But this is going to give you an understanding of course, what you're getting ready to perform by charging this intention ahead of time. Once again, what you're going to manifest through this is going to be a technique and skill you master when the moon is in Virgo in a couple of days from now. So really spend this time in the sun. I would, but it's hot here in Vegas. I can't go out without sweating buckets. I guess that's not an excuse. I'm going to go out anyway. Shout out to Zay, we're about to finish shooting a video. So I'm going to get my sunlight, and it's pretty cool. Like, if you think about it, on the South Node, with my South Node here, I'm shooting a music video, which is performative. You know what I mean? So, like, I'm literally defining this Ellen-like character out in the sun, boom, doing such. That's just one example. And this is going to really develop a lot more of this integration of a newly developed character you've been evolving for the past couple of years. Welcome to chapter 3 once again with Jupiter and Gemini. And with the quincunx that's happening with Saturn and Neptune and Pisces tomorrow, mind you that we have reinforced these beliefs that our feelings are able to drive forward so we can feel more deeply into what we believe. This is going to help you understand how to integrate and tie together this sense of courage and social integration so you can understand how on stage you take all these beliefs and through integration perform this. Because once the moon is in Virgo, we're going to be analyzing and coming into more detailed understanding with the moon of how to develop all this as such. So do expect miracles, especially with the node that will be trining the moon in Mercury and Chiron, aligning you with this golden understanding and super strengthened understanding of how to maintain this direction you're going in your destiny. Be mindful of outside influences that will challenge your ego as well as the vulnerability or insecurity that may exist, but mainly from that square with Mars of aggression and Uranus of innovation. This is going to really, in light of being social, either with yourself or out there integrating this, give you very unconventional ideas of how to integrate and, think outside the box when it comes to defending and expressing your value in a way that has swag with Leo and appeal, and now takes everything you've been unlocking and centers it in your heart so you can say everything with your chest while still moving forward this development of what you've evolved. Now, in 2024, people are still dangerously behind. A lot of people don't know their moon sign. So with that being said, there's so much demonstration through your own actions that will ironically have people inquire what it is you practice, what it is you do. And that's what's going to really, in this integration phase, help phase out of the need, not that there was ever a need, but the tendency to sit in arguments with people, defending, what you may practice or believe, or trying to prove it, where you're going to see more seamlessly and smoothly, even through Moon and Virgo, a lot more causality, an effect of your own intentions and actions, and how you're able to demonstrate aspects of your philosophy, aspects of what you believe, aspects of what you've been practicing, in ways that show how much you've grown, and more how to add to what you do and how you live your life. You guys stay blessed as always, and until next time.